Okay, your 30 minutes starts now. You sound like a game show host.
I know.
I know.
What are you singing?
Spin
Oh,
the
you said
wheel.
what you're singing.
Yes.
Yes.
Here we go. Ready? Let me back over.
Because I always pick songs that have a symphony.
Oh yeah. You need some symphony.
I really love that.
Can you turn it
Yes,
up a little
mood.
bit?
Is that enough?
So you should be turning up
So you
the
probably use a little more
music.
sound.
not-
There it is.
This.
When an early autumn walks the land and chills the breeze and touches with her hand the summer trees, perhaps you'll understand what memories I own.
You can raise that if you want, if you feel you're begging for it.
There's a dance pavilion in the rain. Oh, shut it down, a winding country lane.
Oh,
All russet brown, a frosty window pane shows me a town grown lonely.
nice.
Mm.
Oh, super sultry.
That spring of ours that started
Oh,
so April-hearted seemed made for just a boy and girl. I never dreamed it you, and if all could come in view so early. Darling, if you can,
oh,
please let me know. I'll meet you anywhere. I miss you so. Let's never have to share another early autumn. This song makes me think of my dad.
man,
Playing saxophone.
this is your song. Seriously, can you lift the microphone up a little bit?
Yeah.
I mean, a little bit of my, yeah. So that you don't have to compromise any of your stature for it. I just had the most luxuriously rich idea.
Darling, if you care, please let me know.
It's okay, take breaths.
I'll meet you anywhere. I miss you so. Let's never have to share another early autumn.
Oh, we got to get into this. Oh, I'm gonna drop an F-bomb and throw a shoe at you. Holy shit. Yes, take it down a little bit now.
Yeah, I went from too low to too
If I promise to stay back, can I move the shields?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so we're gonna get into what I think is your absolute specialty of your voice. The tone. I wanna dig into your tone. Oh, so I wanna talk about straight tone a little bit more, especially in the second verse. Because I think if you can harness a little bit of tone variance, I mean, it's already so good. So one thing I love the most is working with something that's already so rich in abundance and beauty. And to come along and just be like, let me just invite you into a little bit of a dance with it, you know what I mean? Because there's so much there already.
She hasn't had lessons, so she may not know what you mean by straight tone.
Yeah, exactly.
I did it when I first heard it. You
Yeah.
know what straight tone means versus vibrato?
So you've got
Oh, yes.
natural vibrato in your voice, and there are times that I want you to actually lean a little straight,
Okay.
which is anti classical training, but is definitely right in the heart of finding the balance in straight and vibrato. Like I feel like you kind of came at it from the other angle. You're straight a lot. Is that how we?
No, I think I'm a super vibrato. and
Yes, and I
we
straightened
pulled it
it out
out
a
of me
bit.
for theater, musical
Good.
theater.
Yes, exactly. So straight tone. What is that second verse opening words to the second verse? I guess if I don't know. I feel like it's the word care or something like air vowel.
There's a dance pavilion in the rain.
Uh-huh.
Oh, shut it down.
Oh, is that oh shut it down?
Country lane.
I-
All shuttered down.
All shuttered down.
Oh,
Okay, so give me that first one again. There's a dance.
There's a dance pavilion in the
Okay, good.
rain.
These pitches are hard for me because they're still newish. What's the first note?
There's a dance pavilion in the rain.
Okay, so like this idea of swelling on villion and rain. There's a dance pavilion in the rain, rain, yeah, rain.
Mm.
Yeah.
There's a dance pavilion in the rain.
Beautiful. Before it quivers, take it straight rain, and then add the kite tail at the end.
There's a dance pavilion in the rain.
It goes a little too soon quickly,
Okay.
and it's only because it requires a lot of breath.
In the rain.
In the rain. So you hear how that's straight. Rain. So big straight, small straight, and then put the little tail on it. Whew. This is like microscopic work. Rain.
There's a dance pavilion in the rain.
Good. Come off of it like this. Don't forget about the tail for now, the vibrato. Rain. No vibrato. You're just taking from loud to soft.
Rain.
Nice. Try that again.
Rain.
Good. That's called throwing your voice. I labeled it that because that's what it feels like it's doing.
I've been practicing that a little more without realizing I was doing it because I've been
Nice.
paying attention to what you've been doing,
Oof.
Maggie and everyone else.
Beautiful.
Yes.
I love that. Yay.
Yes, I get way more than 20 minutes when I come here, okay? I pay attention.
Yeah, you can like grind and
If
not
I'm over
say.
there looking at my phone, I'm listening.
Yeah, of course. I have to be distracted sometimes in order to fully listen. So I totally can. Don't worry about me. Rain.
Rain.
Good. Now we're gonna do this. 1, 2, 3. Rain.
Rain.
Yep. Just gotta get softer, faster. Rain.
Rain.
Oh! We're getting it. We're getting it. We're getting it. We're getting it. Rain.
Rain.
Yes. And before you let it go to the tail, make sure you have a real solid millisecond of rain. Yeah. Kick it out.
Rain.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh.
You have such amazing control over your voice.
Yeah.
It's really amazing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. Now, just because I really thought the second verse, like it felt like it wanted something special in it. There's a dance pavilion, villion. Can you play with the villion?
I know it's very
Yeah.
much
it's
a
a
dramatic
wonderful
part
word to
of that.
sing. Pavilion.
Uh-huh.
There's a dance pavilion in the rain.
Getting it. shuddered.
Oh, shut it down. Oh, shut it down.
Good. And when you do down, throw me that effect again of rain.
Down. Down.
Careful, don't hit it.
Down.
Yes. Don't hit it in the vibration. Now this
I
is
got
total counterintuitive to classical training and all the things that I teach when I'm teaching classically. So it's hitting it right on it.
Down.
Yeah.
Oh, shut it down. Oh, shut it down.
Nice. Take a little bit longer before you let it go.
Down.
Remember that the specialty, so you want to make that the rarest part.
Oh, shut it down.
Oh, sweet Lord. You know, like your magnolia blossom, pink leaf. If you were to make a tea with only that, maybe it would be good. But imagine if you had something else that counted it so well, and that just added the like, there's something in this that I can't define what it is. Whoa. So that there's parts of your tone that are so special that I want to make them more rare, so that you have to listen more, you have to invest more. Your interest is piqued and you don't know why. By you, I mean us. We're like, what is it? What is it? And it's got to be just elusive enough to keep us pulled along, and it's totally something that you're spinning like a web. Right? That's how I think of it when I sing. When I sing anything, I'm always like, spin my little webs. It's totally manipulative.
Call me a fly.
So manipulative. So all shuttered down. There's a dance pavilion in the rain, all shuttered down, right?
There's a dance pavilion in the rain.
What are the next pitches?
Oh, shut it down.
Yeah, I think we stepped out of key. That's my bad. All shuttered down. Bing. Like you know what it's like? Have you ever seen a slow motion, like, drop of rain into water? It's like, has this, like, if you can imagine the sound effect of it, it's like, boo, boo, down, down,
Oh, shut it down. Oh, shut it down.
yeah. Let's play with that. Let's put this back with the track from the top. All right, so your voice is like, well, it has extremely evocative qualities, extremely sensual, and I love that. Because you're an extremely sensual, I feel like you're an extremely sensual person. Like, you feel it, and the way you feel it, you sing it. And I want you to wrap every musical moment that you're invested in, be it listening and waiting to come in, breathing, or once you're in it, invest every moment, like everything it's worth to you. Don't let anything just happen to you. You're creating the sound. Okay.
Gotta have my sweater just right. It was awfully early in the day for my duvet sweater, but here we go.
Whatever makes you comfortable.
I'm going to lower it just a bit. Alright. Yeah, that's perfect.
When an early autumn walks the land and chills the breeze and touches with her hand the summer trees, perhaps you'll understand what memories I own.
Good pause. Oh, there's so much goodness when you do I
I-oh, I-oh, I-oh.
Good. Play with I with the space on
I-oh.
What if the space felt like this in your mouth instead of
I-oh.
Yeah, it gives me a little bit of that edge.
Makes me giggle.
I know. It's like that edgy one. Edgy part.
I-oh.
And before you get into own, make sure you're shake. I-oh. Make the shake first.
I-oh.
Yes. Oh, yes. Precisely. So, tell me, sing to me a cappella.
chills the breeze and touches with her hand the summer trees. Perhaps you'll understand what memories I own. There's
Wait,
a
good,
dance.
pause. We're gonna get that again just because I want you to feel a little push-pull now. Push-pull of volume. Can you give me moments where you're gonna lean in with volume and back it away? Just tiny bits, nothing excessive, but just something to really keep, technically speaking, I'm under your technique, looking at your diaphragm, supporting your phrases, but what it's gonna sound like that I'm talking about is really just like push-pulling with the volume.
Okay.
I'm doing it 2 parts.
When an
Good.
earth,
What's that first note? When or when?
when an earth, but she goes up. I mean, it doesn't stay the same.
Can you play that
She
intro
moves.
for a second? So it's 2 notes, it's a slide up? Awesome. I want to know what the 2 notes are, that's why I'm trying to.
It's like when and the when and go together. It's almost like one word, but with 2 different sounds.
Yeah. I'll have you stop pretty closely after she sings. Get your W ready. Get your W ready.
When an early autumn
See, to me, that's what you needed.
land.
That's to me what you needed.
I felt much more powerful in that opening. That's the most
Absolutely.
powerful opening I've felt singing that song, and like I've been practicing that for like a year and a half.
Beautiful.
I keep feeling like she's holding something back because
It is.
she's afraid of what might happen if she lets it
Power
out.
zone. Yeah.
This is what I went through with Amanda, and I finally walked in one day on a lesson and I said, I don't give a shit if I sound like crap.
Yeah.
I'm letting go of all fear.
Yeah.
And it's really time for you to let go of that fear too and let your voice sing.
Yeah.
Because you're still, it feels to me like you're timidly holding some part of your voice back away, and it tends toward, she's not on pitch.
Yeah.
But there's a slight flatness about
There's like a hesitation that I get that like at the end of phrases it shows up as like, I don't know if it's pitch bending, but it just sounds like you're nervous.
Like I'm failing.
No.
Like it's
No.
to me it feels like I'm failing at the end of some notes. Like
I
don't
think
have
that's
enough
just
breath.
breath. Yeah. And I think that what you have to do is breathe like the singer that you are. Right now you're breathing like the human who speaks, but you have to breathe like the singer who sings. So each breath has to be completely expansive and lifted. When an early autumn, blah, blah, blah. And I think what you have to do is imagine, do you know the sweeping lines of dance? When an early, like for me, and you can even hear the build and the push and the pull.
Mhm.
Can you play with that a little bit with like 0 fucks to give at all? I don't care if it's way too loud, I don't care if it goes crazy, I don't care if it's wrong or if it's like too far. I want to hear you push, pull, and really what helped you right then was that you prepared your W before you sang into it. Right now you're doing, once you've started, breathe in to what you're about to sing. Breathe into the shape that you're about to release. Breathe into that. And that's really what solidified things for you. And that's why it wasn't pitch solidification I was looking for. It's more like I wasn't getting a solid start. And
I'm not
that's,
making the right shape with my face.
Yeah, you can have a lot more shape. You can have a lot
It's
more
amazing
investment.
how much that comes back to that.
Mm-hmm. It's the exit hole. It matters a lot. It does. It dictates a lot. Let's hear it again with
To
the
give you
intro.
more singing time, I'm gonna not go all the way back to the beginning, okay? So you can get a couple more runs in.
Breathe into the W when it's time.
When an early autumn walks the land and chills the breeze and touches with her hand the summer trees, perhaps you'll understand
Take your time to breathe into the W.
When an early autumn walks the land.
Good, give it to me like this. Do, 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 do. Let's see. Do, 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 do. Do, do, do.
When an early autumn walks the land.
Good. Pause. Do it on do's for me. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do.
What was the first thing you said?
It's all on do's. Do, 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 do. Do, do.
Do 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 do.
Okay, good. Now we're gonna slow it down and invest in microseconds of that. This is all a look into what's gonna happen in the whole song for you. This is tough, and I know it's probably like confusing as hell, but do 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 do. Super slow, really invested minute by minute, second by second.
Do 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 do.
Good. Longer on each pitch, so I can feel your center of your whole self singing the exact note.
Do 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 do
Do, do, is it do, do?
do 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 do.
Now do for me.
Do
I know, I'm annoying because this is the time that every student's like, I'm gonna check out because I'm doing super slow.
I'm not checking out.
Good. Do, 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 do.
Can you do that as loud as she's doing it? When she asks you, she's asking you, you change a little bit, but change a lot and go over the top so we know how far you
I'll
can
step
go.
way back too. Watch. Watch me for a second.
Do do
Yeah.
do do do.
Good. And listen to the third and fourth notes. Do, 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 do.
Do do do.
And da ba ba ba, dee da da da. It's so hard to go microscopically slow and small. Da ba ba ba.
Do 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 do.
Good. Now we're gonna go back to our do 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 do.
Do 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 do.
Yes. Can you sing that to words? Dear God, freaking gorgeous. Now can you put that to words?
There's a dance pavilion in the rain.
Good. Just to not confuse it. What's the first verse lyrics? When do you when?
When an early autumn walks the land.
Good. Here's your pitch. When an early autumn. Ba-da-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da-da, ba-da-da.
When an early autumn walks the land. Autumn walks the land.
Okay, good. Now let's put this to music. Ba-da-da-da-da-ba, di-di-di-di-di-ba.
A little closer to the actual singing time this time. So we're trying as much singing time as possible. Did I go too far back? Too far forward? I did.
And choose the
Oh, yeah, let's back it up.
Okay, let's start again.
Make your W while you're breathing in. Sculpting the goddess you are.
When an early autumn walks the land.
Now go.
And chills the breeze and touches with her hand
Now.
the summer trees. Perhaps you'll understand what
where's the swell of those 4 notes? Grow, own, lonely. Which is the swell?
The end of groan.
Uh-huh.
Groan.
So even though you're doing grow, make sure you swell the volume there.
Groan.
Well, hell, that doesn't suck either.
It sounded like Patsy Cline.
Yeah,
I'll
you
tell
had
you
a
what.
little Katie Lang.
I'm hearing so much more presence in her voice from
Oh.
what you're doing with her
Yeah.
today. It's the first time I think I've really heard you actually sing
Uh-huh.
versus I sort of sing and I'm kind of singing for you. You're really like opening the door today.
Yeah.
And I think your door's still a little closed.
It
honestly.
is. It is. I
Open
don't
it
know.
up.
I mean, I can.
I know.
Like certain songs, I could really belt, but
Sure.
I should be able to have a little more control of that. And I've always been worried about being too belty.
Right, I understand.
And these songs have challenged me to get out of like
Yeah.
singing in Bonnie Raitt mode.
Yeah. Well, what I do love is that I can hear the bigness, and I want to move toward it from this perspective. But trust me, when it's time to open up, it is time to lean in and open a little Bonnie in your throat. Get the little Bonnie hole going, right? That intensifies that sadness, that loneliness that you're talking about. A little town grown lonely. It's so dramatic.
I need to get a mic stand and practice singing standing up more
Yeah.
often because most of the time I'm sitting down.
Yeah, and that changes your support, the way you feel your body, the way you feel your breath, the way you feel your expansion. Not necessarily bad, but it's different. And it's going to be better for you to stand and sing, obviously, but when
I
you
do
breathe-
stand and sing, but
yeah, not as much with a mic too.
My chords are like $17 to $25. They're really inexpensive, so.
And I think when you breathe, tell me what you're feeling. Are you feeling like here, 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 here? Where do you feel the action? Where do you feel it in your body?
I don't know.
Try to take a breath before when.
I don't know. I guess mostly in here.
Good, close your eyes and try to really feel where you feel your body. Does it feel upper torso?
Upper, yeah.
All right. Can we have an upper and a lift and like kind of up and lift it out? Let all that air out. Try and like as if you were going to come up on your tiptoes. Yep. So it starts here. When now if you sing like, yeah, if you do that, you're going to have a lot to contend with, and we want all of that. I want 100% so I can know what the hell I'm sculpting.
Okay.
We
You
wanna
bring me
say-
50%.
We want to say shh.
Yep.
We aren't even close to that with you.
Let me bring your dynamic down if I need to, but
When in early autumn walks the
gonna say it in front of you.
land
okay.
and chills the breeze and touches with her hands the summer trees, perhaps you'll understand what memories I own.
Okay, good. Let's put that to music.
Oh
We're on
my
time.
God, you're amazing.
So
20, we're at 29.
good. Let's put this.
We don't have anybody else here though, so keep going with
Well,
Mark.
you haven't had your turn yet either. Though.
Yeah, but I don't have anything prepared, so keep going with
Okay
Mark.
with
Just keep working on
unprepared.
I
nature,
know.
boy.
Keep going with Marnie for a little while.
Okay.
When
sorry,
in
pause.
early
Pause. I have your breath thinking a little bit like this. And that won't do you only because it's going to bring tension and it's the wrong sensation. So it's more like a lifted, like your boobs are just up and out, right? Yes. Okay, versus this is only going to provide excess tension. Let me watch that again. Let me see your breath. Okay, let's watch her together. Come over here for a second. Just beside me, okay? Take your breath. Okay, let's do it again. Nice expansion. So before you were doing this,
I don't want to hold it in my shoulders.
not at all. You don't even want to, you want to counter it with like keeping those shoulders nice back and down.
Okay.
The liftedness almost comes like this. Like you're filling up. Yeah. Right into that W.
When in early autumn walks the land and chills the breeze and touches with her hand the summer trees, perhaps you'll understand what memories I own.
Fucking amazing.
There's a dance pavilion in the rain. Oh, shut it down, a winding country lane. All russet brown, a frosty window pane shows me a town grown lonely.
Good. You just unaccented the second note of the four. Pause. Oh God.
That was so nice. That was, I think
So-
that was full voice. It seemed
So
like.
pro. I'm not kidding. Grow. So what you did was,
Grow
do you hear yourself hitting grow instead of own?
Grow lonely.
Now we're gonna unaccent because that's what you do. We're gonna grow.
Grow lonely.
Little less on grow.
Grow lonely.
Da ba ba ba.
Grow lonely.
Good. The first note of grow is just a little hit. It's too much hitting.
Too much gravel.
Yeah, just you're hitting a little bit too hard so that you
Okay.
don't get that full swell effect. You're kind of
I
like
got
coming
you.
in with too big of a wave and
I'm
then you're
coming in
barely
too
waving.
hot, and it's making
Yes.
the swell not as
Not as
swelly.
obvious. Exactly. Yeah, you gotta make that dynamic difference. Put a little.
Make the swell more swelly.
Make the swell
And
more
then
sweaty.
Yeah.
Don't come in so hot. Okay.
Yeah.
Grow lonely.
When you get to grow own, imagine that's the wave crash. Pia P.
Grow lonely.
What's the phrase before this? Town.
Um,
There's a little town.
A winding country lane, all russet brown, a frosty window pane shows me a town grown lonely.
I think if you frosty window pane, the phrase right before growing lonely, frosty window pane shows me a town, shows me what are the first?
Shows me a town grown lonely.
You're really going grow.
okay.
If you can imagine to make the least amount of grow possible, unaccent grow.
Shows me a town. Hold on. A winding country lane. Shows me a town grown lonely.
Now, when you make grow,
grown
Listen once more.
lonely.
good. Listen once more. Listen.
Grown lonely.
Closer. Just listen one time. Listen here. Grow lonely.
Grown
But two notes instead of grow.
Grown
Too much grow?
lonely.
I know it's hard to unaccent what you're using.
Grown lonely.
Do this for me like this.
Oh, good.
Look here.
Grown
Thank you.
lonely.
Oh, it's so good.
Grown
Two notes though. Instead of a slide, two notes.
really is. Like I feel this. This is
Yeah.
why
Yeah.
I sing this.
Yeah, this is your song.
Hi Maggie.
Hi.
Welcome, babe. How was the game?
Oh, we got just creamed.
Who's got creams?
Do you
Can I
want
have it
to,
one last time?
I was gonna say, do you want to sing it for Maggie once before we're all done?
Give it your all this.
Yeah, don't hold back.
Remember how you're gonna straight tone, put the little raise.
Amanda had little sinus issues this week, and so she's
I'm
just
saying that.
out of caution.
Oh.
We want to
Yeah.
just go ahead and mask. I mean, if you feel comfortable and want to take it off, you're welcome to. I just wanted you to know
Yep.
why we're wearing them this time instead of we normally don't need
Okay.
to.
Okay. Awesome.
Okay, so play, find your play, okay? Breathe into your W.
When an early autumn walks the land and chills the breeze and touches with her hand the summer trees, perhaps you'll understand what memories I owe. There's a dance pavilion in the rain. Oh, shut it down, a winding country lane, all russet brown, a frosty window pane shows me a town broken. That spring of ours that started so April-hearted seemed made for just a boy and girl. I never dreamed did you, and if all could come in view, so early. Darling, if you care, please let me know. I'll meet you anywhere. I miss you so. Let's never have to share another early autumn.
I'm gonna stop there.
Sure.
Because what I wanna do, and maybe
Yeah.
it's what you think. I
Oomph.
wanna hit that second
That's
section
gorgeous.
next week.
Okay.
Cause I wanna bring.
Yes, I'll
bring-
work on that.
Yeah, that, I wanna bring that B section to life.
It's like all the stuff you worked on in the first one was magnificent.
Thank you.
You're
Oh my
not-
God.